I'm not used to being in charge. Usually I'm Carrie as a buffer.
I'm waiting for the big switch to go down when
Right.
the chair starts lighting up.
Where's the music?
I'm good. It starts from the right on your side, and then we'll work our way through. You have to tell Dustin to go?
I don't know.
Dustin!
You're on.
Oh, perfect. So I'd like to welcome you to the 2015 Candidate Forum. I'm Megan Morris, the Community Relations Administrator for the Greater Zimmerman Area Chamber of Commerce. Serving as moderators are myself and Robin Eisinger, Financial Advisor from Edward Jones Investments in Zimmerman. We would like to thank all of the candidates present tonight for your participation. Those who are not present had scheduling conflicts. Tonight's forum is a question and answer format. We will spend 50 minutes asking questions of the City Council candidates and then take a 10-minute break and spend another 50 minutes asking questions of the mayoral candidates. We will adjust time frames if needed. We want to remind all candidates that this is not a debate. You will be asked the same 5 questions. Each candidate will get 2 minutes to answer each question. Each candidate has equal opportunity to present his or her views. The views being expressed are not that of the Zimmerman Area Chamber of Commerce. The City Council candidates present are Jeremy Nathy, not present are Tony Brisbane, Beth Merwin, and Nancy Gluntz. The mayoral candidates are Dave Ehrenfeit, Dave Horvath, and Jan Nicodemus. Please silence all cell phones. The moderators will be using their cell phones for timing purposes. So let us begin. Jeremy Nathy, please explain why you are running for office and what leadership experience qualifies you to serve.
The reason for running for office is just to be more involved in the community. I'm currently on the City Planning Commission. There's not a lot of activity with that, and I want to learn more about the behind-the-scenes work of the city. Currently, as far as qualifications, it's probably more, I deal with 70 to 80 guys every day, dealing with multiple jobs throughout the state, the whole state. Coordinating manpower, dealing with tons of different personalities, problem solving day in and day out, every day. And I figured that I would make a good fit as a new person, different ideas, coming into a council that's been around for a little while anyways. The same people, so I guess that's all I got.
Okay, thank you. The next question's a 2-part question, so I'll pose them together, and then if you need clarification, just ask. Please identify one decision of the current City Council with which you agreed and why, and then identify one decision with which you had disagreed and why you would have a different solution.
The agreed one, I guess I don't have an opinion on most of the stuff that gets passed as far as the agreement part. The disagreement would be more of not knowing when they have like the baseball teams, the youth baseball organization donated money back to the city and everybody accepted that and stuff. It was more, okay, what happens with that? When we talk about budgets, you talk about shortfalls, things like that. Little things like that, you wonder where it's going or what's happening with it, beside, instead of using it back towards the youth community to have something more for the kids' activities, advertising for the park system, park boards, the new equipment in town. That's pretty much it.
Okay. The next question is also another 2-part question. What is your impression regarding the level of services currently provided by the city to its residents? And then, should the city be offering more or less services and why?
The current services, I think, are all good. I do think that we need to add, like I said, into the advertising, the whether it's the Frisbee golf that just got added, the different park stuff with the lights, stuff like that. I think that should probably be more get out there to the kids, whether it's through the school district, through the community with teachers. As far as adding in services, I guess I don't really have an opinion on that right now. I'm kind of new at that part of it, trying to pay attention and learn, and just by coming to the council meetings and listening kind of behind the scenes stuff is more what I'm interested in now. Being able to know more of what's happening besides just things getting rubber stamped, I guess. That's all.
Okay. The fourth question is also another two-part question. What role should the city play in the economic development of our community? And then also please explain how the city can partner with the Zimmerman Chamber of Commerce to retain and promote existing business in Zimmerman.
I don't know if the actual city business, if it's the city's business to, I think we just need to promote the stores and try to get other businesses into town. I don't think it's our business to get into each individual business's behind the scenes money stuff, things like that. I think we need to stick with basically how things are going now, but try to figure out how to get more businesses to come in town and stick. Main Street is so empty all the time. It seems like people come and go. It's year-long or businesses that stick around for maybe a year. That's the part that I want to get involved in, is just to try to figure out how to get Main Street filled up, and then try to figure out another way of bringing in a bigger box store or something on them lines, something that can gravitate people to stay here and not just depend on the gas stations and the liquor stores to keep everything going. That's my answer to that.
All right. The last question is another two-part question. What is your vision of Zimmerman in the next 4 years? And what will you do to help turn your vision into reality?
Well, like I said, with the businesses in town, we need to support the businesses that are here, but try to figure out how to get more of them in town. I think that would be the next thing for over the next few years, to open up or to get the open buildings that are sitting there right now filled up. To get that going, I think it would be more as getting the community people, the businesses that are going now, they all must talk. I'm assuming all the owners communicate with each other. There has to be people out there that are looking to get into town, and I think we need to figure out a way to promote that, whether it's a tax, more tax break stuff, even with the residential stuff too. I mean, I was just looked up some stuff online on vacancies and rentals and stuff. There's a lot. We got a pretty high percentage of rentals in town and vacancies in town too, with housing even. So that's something else to work with too, to try to figure out how to fill those up. So that also helps bring in tax dollars too, to keep everybody going. That's all I have.
Okay, thank you, Tony, or Jeremy. At this point, we'll move on to the questions for the mayoral candidates, and Robin will be posing the questions.
Okay, we'll start with you, Dave. The first question.
Hold on. Okay.
Okay. In 30 seconds. I'll do the 15-minute one then.
Yeah.
Room for a commercial break?
Yes.
Yeah.